Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Astrological Intentions. I am your host, Alex Reevy, along with the incense instigator herself, Sandy Reevy.
Smoke-filled room.
It is episode 411, the week of June 8th. Let's get right into it. In the transits, we start off Tuesday, June 9th with Sandy's favorite day, Venus conjunct Jupiter.
I mean, friendly and generous.
Wednesday, the 10th, Mercury square Saturn.
Hard to grasp.
Saturday, the 13th, Venus ingress Leo.
Be proud of your partner.
And Mercury into shadow.
Prepare.
Then Sunday, the 14th, new moon in Gemini.
Not settled yet.
Then in Talisman Times, we are discussing To Communicate with Compassion, a talisman happening on June 11th. On the horizon, the Chicago UX show, the Egypt retreat, and in our house, it is trivia time. Sandy and I are back with some trivia questions for you. Stay tuned for this episode of Astrological Intentions.
I say go do you. Now travel far, share your stories and earn your scars. It's you. Say you are the one you will answer to when this life is done. Don't waste a minute, jump in the river, wash yourself clean so you can deliver you. The story of you does.
Hello, incense instigator.
You saw all the smoke coming across this.
Yeah. As soon as we got on this call, the smoke starts rising.
I mean, I love incense, and I had bought some really old packages from Siwa when I was in the Sahara Desert.
Mm-hmm.
And in the move, they got moved, and so I just found them and did some
excavated them.
Did some Google search around it, and the boxes are so old they can't, that even ChatGPT can't say how old they are.
Oh, wow.
They're like, this is a very, very old, and of course it's all in Arabic, so it was telling me what it was, but they don't know how old I found that very interesting. I mean, boxes can look old because they get, pushed around and bent and stuff, but interesting. And that's what I've been lighting every day, and it just smells so good in this house. So
wonderful. Well, welcome in, everybody. It is episode 411, the week of June 8th. We have a decent week ahead, and the good news is we start off with Sandy's favorite day on Tuesday the 9th, and that is Venus conjunct Jupiter.
I mean, this is the two benefics. There's only two benefics, and both of them come together, once a year. This time it's in Jupiter's exaltation place, Cancer. So this is super friendly, super generous. It's like a winning combination. These two benefics are also in Jupiter's bounds between 19 and 26. They're coming together at 25. So this is just a grandiose day for just pleasantry, socialization. It's really, plan something on this day. And if you don't plan something on this day because you've forgotten about it, it'll prove to be a nice day, a super day.
Yeah, we love those two working together, especially in a conjunction. They're hand in hand, ready to go.
Right. So moving together.
Yeah. Let's move on to Wednesday, June 10th, Mercury square Saturn.
Yeah, this is a square, and Mercury squaring Saturn, it's hard to grasp. There's something that's kind of limiting or detoured. It could be around travel. So if you're doing any errands, this would be great, kind of not a great day to do errands, because there just might be traffic or delays or closings or something. So just get clarity until you understand, before you head out and go the wrong way. And maybe and there's another thought I just had, that have you ever been in a conversation where somebody's talking and they're maybe a little bit slow to express what they're trying to say or tell a story, and you finish their thoughts, right?
Yeah.
A-
Hmm.
And you're completely wrong, right? It's kind of like that. It's like you get stuck. It's like, just let somebody finish talking, even if they are delayed in talking,
Mm.
right?
Hmm.
Because you're going to need patience here.
Okay.
Wednesday's patient day.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Then we jump all the way over to Saturday, June 13th. We have two transits here, starting off with Venus ingress Leo.
Yeah, and this is just be proud of your partner. Venus is girlfriends, love interests, social communication, connections. It's really nice. I'm going to be going to introducing a Chicago friend to an old Cincinnati friend on this. Yeah, and
Fun.
so it's kind of like show a bit of excitement. It's Leo. Have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Plan some entertainment, plan some pleasurable, energetic, you know, opportunities here.
Mm-hmm.
And you really you get it. Venus stays here for a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks. So you have really the rest of the month to show a little excitement.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe some sort of like, hmm, showcase, like music showcase, right? Where it could be the harmonious vibes, like a music date night would be also watching people perform, or maybe a karaoke night where you and your partner are performing on
Yeah,
stage.
it's like maybe surprise your partner, because it's a fire sign. Surprise your partner to their favorite, you know, concert or restaurant
Activity, right?
or
Mm-hmm.
activity. Yeah.
All right, so let's later that day, Saturday the 13th, Mercury into shadow.
Yeah,
Tell us about this.
Mercury goes into shadow before his retrograde and after his retrograde. And so it's a long period of time, but this is the day that
And
Mercury
and the shadow part, I just want to clarify to everybody, is the wherever Mercury is retrograding, that winds up being the shadow placement.
Yes, for instance, he gets to 16 degrees of Cancer on Saturday the 13th. So he gets his 16 degrees and he's moving forward, moving forward. He doesn't go retrograde until the 29th of June when he starts turning around again at 26 Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns 26, 25, 23, and goes all the way back to 16.
16. Mm-hmm.
So that's why today or the 13th is the shadow period. June is 13 because he comes back here in his retrogression. And
Right.
so it is whatever subject matter is coming up or about
Mm-hmm.
on this day. This is the focus of the Mercury retrograde period, right? And there could be several things. But Mercury in Cancer, where he's retrograding this year, he hasn't retrograded here for years. And so what that part of your chart gets a little bit of a redo or a revive, right? Reconstruction a little bit. So for me, it's my 12th house. So, it's a little bit about being isolated or secluded, which is fine with me, the lady on the hill.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, shadow period is starting this week. So let's move on to our final transit, which is Sunday, June 14th. And this is a new moon in Gemini. To be specific, 24 degrees of Gemini. Tell us about
Yeah.
this.
Yep. So the moon crosses the sun at 24 Gemini at 9:54 p.m. This is Central Time. And because, we just talked about Mercury, Mercury is averse. So Mercury is the ruler of this new moon. So the sun and the
Mm-hmm.
moon is in Mercury's sign. So the sun and the moon has to look over to the ruler of the zodiac sign where they are, because neither one of them rule Sun doesn't rule Gemini, Moon doesn't rule Gemini, Mercury rules Gemini. So they have to go look at Gemini, or they have to go look at Gemini's ruler, Mercury, and say, where are you? And here Mercury's at 18 degrees of Cancer by Sunday, because he just went into station the day before. But he's averse because Gemini and Cancer, those two signs are next door to each other and they can't see one another.
I see.
So it's called averse. And, I just mentioned that Mercury's in shadow. So there is this feeling of, I don't understand, I don't see, I think, if you think something is settled, it is not.
It's more like a foreboding.
Yeah, it's kind of like
a foreshadowing.
It's a foreshadowing. Keep getting more information. Not everything has been uncovered. There's some things that have not been delivered to you yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And that wraps up our week in the transits. And don't forget that you can follow along with these transits personally if you'd like to. If you're completely new to astrology, download the astrology guide that we have. You can also download your natal chart, get a little taste of what your natal chart looks like. And of course, if you wanted to book a reading with Sandy, we are offering $20 off if you use the code podcast. So let's jump into talisman times. You have been very, very busy. And if any of you are on our newsletter, you have seen all the pre-sale talismans Sandy has been busy doing. But today we are going to be highlighting just one of those, and that is 1931, June 11th, to communicate with compassion.
My voice carries a reassurance, a wisdom, and an emotional warmth that naturally helps others feel understood, safe, and valued. This encourages honesty. So, this is June 11th, and we just mentioned that Venus and Jupiter are co-present, and they're conjunct here in Cancer. Jupiter is at 26 degrees here, and he just has, 4 more degrees to go before he's out of his exaltation. So the talismans that I'm making in June are the last ones for 11 years that have the Jupiter in Cancer, the Jupiter, the greater benefic, the gift giver, and the expander, the wealth planet, is highly fortunate in this place. And in this chart, we've got Venus with Jupiter and Mercury's coming into Cancer, where he will retrograde. And he's not retrograde here yet. In fact, he's not even in shadow yet. So the moon is coming from an exaltation of Taurus from the 7th house, making a sextile to these in the 10th house. So really, to communicate with compassion, everyone that you come across, even if it's over the phone, online, your message, a written letter, something that you're saying toward your career path. It's your voice has, in the word reassurance, it's really a beautiful word, isn't it? To be reassured. There's a grounding there, right? A warmth.
A validation. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
This is available for pre-sale.
Okay.
And once I make it, if it's not sold on pre-sale, it'll be available on the website.
Perfect. Also, I will include a link to all of the pre-sale talismans as well in the show notes. Let's move on to the horizon, where there are 2 events coming up, Chicago UAC and the Egypt Retreat. If you do want more information, though, all that information is in the show notes. I won't be over explaining these because we've been talking a lot about them. So let's move into our house, where it is trivia time, because we are back in action with some trivia questions. Shall I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so trivia question number 1. We have 4 for you. Let's see how you do. Number 1. Until 1923, what was the Turkish city of Istanbul called?
Well, as soon as because we snuck in the answer.
Well,
Right.
you know, right?
I know, but as soon as you told me, I'm like, duh, I should have known that.
Are we giving the answers today, or are we going to wait till next week?
Let's give two of them.
Well, we could give them the answers in the show notes. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, are you ready with trivia number 2?
Yeah. What famous rock song is named for a deodorant?
Named after a deodorant?
It just says named for a
Oh,
deodorant.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know this one? Or I told you. But it was so funny because when we were playing that like dance game at my house when you guys were here on Memorial Day weekend,
Uh-huh.
that song, you knew that song.
Right.
Yeah, so I've never heard of this song before.
What? Yes, you have.
Well, I wouldn't know the name of it, but when we were
Everyone's heard of this song that was
okay.
somehow here in the 90s.
Okay, well, I think I was
Mm-hmm.
raising kids in the 90s, so
Yeah.
that wasn't
Hint,
on the rock
hint.
scene.
Nirvana.
Oh.
All right. So, question number 3. Name the longest river in the world. And you can guess because you don't know. I picked this one. You don't know it.
The Nile.
Ding, 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 ding. 6,650 kilometers long. I was gonna say the Amazon River, but no, it's the Nile.
No, I knew it was the Nile because I've been on the Nile for a portion of those miles several times.
Mm-hmm.
So it's my favorite part of the Egypt retreat. So yeah, good. You ready for the fourth one?
Yes.
This is a telltale. I don't know if you know what that means. I don't know. I don't even know what that means.
Okay.
What big business got started selling shells, like seashells? What big business got started selling shells?
Sally sells seashells by the seashore. There we go.
Yeah, well, it ain't her, but it's similar. Yeah,
Okay.
I was shocked at this one. I was shocked. And
What big business was?
we might see that driving around your neighborhood.
Okay, so repeat it one more time. What big business?
What big business got its start selling shells?
Huh.
Do you want to try, or you know this?
No, I'll see what the answer is later.
Okay. It's
Okay.
pretty much stated right there as a hint, but okay.
Okay. Okay, so all of the answers will be in the show notes for you, and we are going to have a wrap on this episode, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in and listening. We will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
I say go do you. Now travel far, share your stories and earn your scars. It's you. Say you are the one, you will answer to when this life is done. Don't waste a minute, jump in the river. Wash yourself clean so you can deliver you. The story of you does